I don't know how I feel about you with eyeliner.
Well, that's more of a woof.
This has been the last 3 days I've been sneezing like a motherfucker.
Gotta love dicks.
Fucking hate dicks.
Whoa.
So
I beg to differ, sister.
the
Sue.
store.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Thanks for the clarification. That is a loud pussy right there.
God
Shut
dang it.
up, Nano!
Shut your fucking mouth.
Get out of here.
At least I can hit the hole without pissing my nuts. All right, everybody cool with that?
I'm Jake Jacobs.
This is Sammie.
This is the Don.
And you're listening to What the Fuck? Welcome to What the Fuck, the podcast where we say all the things you're thinking.
But probably shouldn't.
No, you really shouldn't.
Fucking hell no.
A couple years ago when Morgan Wallen decided to throw a barstool off the third floor of Chiefs. And that's come and gone. He went to court. He got it reduced to misdemeanor reckless endangerment instead of 2 counts of felony reckless endangerment, blah, blah, blah. During that whole time, though, Metro Nashville police refused to release the arrest footage. Well, it's been released.
Oh, goody.
Is he pulling a do you know who I am bullshit?
Some of that, yeah. What kicks it off is he's already outside of the bar. Staff said, you can't be throwing shit off the roof. And he's like, I didn't do it. Then staff says, well, we're going to review the footage. All of a sudden, I didn't do it turned into, well, we're going to leave anyway. We're leaving. So he's got 2 bodyguards with him. And these bodyguards are like, there's nothing to see here. Nobody saw nothing. It was like a mafioso. Like,
Oh, like, yeah, okay.
nobody saw
Whatever.
nothing.
Whatever,
Shut the
dickhead.
fuck up.
So the cops show up. Some of the cops are like, that's Morgan Wallen. And one cop goes, who?
Yeah.
Gotta love that.
Right.
Take him down
So-
a peg or two.
Then, of course, there's idiot tourists that are walking up and down Broadway, right? And this one chick, is that Morgan Wallen? The cop's like, you need to back up. He just back. Is that Morgan Wallen? And drunk, like, I need to know if that's Morgan Wallen or not, because at this time he had cut his hair.
I have the right to know.
The cops review the footage, and they're like, that's him throwing the fucking chair off, you know? This was day 3 of this bar being open for Eric Church. It was his bar, Chiefs.
Oh.
Morgan calls Eric Church on the phone, gets Eric Church on the phone, hands the cop the phone so the cop can talk to Eric Church. And the cop's like, I'm
care.
sorry.
I don't know why I'm talking to you.
We're doing an investigation here. I'm sure at that point, Eric was like, dude, what the
Put him
fuck
in
are you
jail.
doing? Why?
Why would you do this at my establishment?
Why would you throw my chairs off the fucking deck? Yeah.
They finally get this motherfucker in the cop car. And I guess the cop had the radio playing. And Morgan's like, oh, that's my song. And the cop's like, yeah, this is a playlist of you and somebody else. So the cop taking him to the jail is a Morgan Wallen fan. They get him there, and one of the intake gals goes, I don't know if you remember me, but the last time you were here, you were drunk off your ass. And she goes, I remember telling you when you came here, the last time you got arrested, that the 90s called, they want their hair back. Oh, she was like, fucking giving it to him, right? And he was just, he was taken aback like this chick was talking to him like this, right?
I feel like maybe you should stop being a drunken idiot that gets arrested all the time, Morgan fucking Wallen.
While this was awaiting a resolution, he was opening up his own bar on Broadway or somewhere else. I forget
That's
where
right.
it is.
No, it's on
right?
Broadway.
But he
Is it called throwing chairs?
chair throwing motherfucking
He's got,
Morgan Wallen.
he's got a rooftop, so you can go over there and throw chairs off of it. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
I think Eric Church should go over there and just be like, an eye for an eye, bitch.
Yeah. So he told the cop this, hey, I'm opening up my own bar. And the cop was like, yeah, we heard. Morgan says the quiet part out loud. He's like, well, they're just using my name. It's just for advertising and licensing, stuff like that. He's like, it's not really my bar. It just has my name on it, really. While this was awaiting the resolution of it, Morgan Wallen wanted to put up a neon sign for his bar. So Metro, the city council said, now you're not putting up that sign until whatever the outcome is. So then Morgan Wallen's mom gets involved. Oh, Metro
Jesus.
Nashville's just being assholes. He hasn't been convicted yet.
Honey, you're an enabler.
Bottom line is I still don't like Morgan Wallen. I tried listening to some of his songs, and even critical listening, I can only take about 47 seconds of his bullshit. So,
I don't listen to Morgan Wallen. I'm not
I
big
don't
on
get it.
country,
I don't
and
understand.
I don't like his.
but it's not for me to understand. Obviously, he appeals to some people, but
But
yeah,
not me, people.
yeah. What the fuck?
I'm not a big Morgan Wallen fan. I'm not a fan of any person that thinks they're above the law.
Any one of us would do that we'd still be in jail. And this happened like 2 years ago that he did this.
I don't like that.
Celebrities shouldn't get special
You know,
treatment.
as much time as we've spent downtown, it was our beloved Broadway.
Yeah.
Watch these great musicians, these great bands play, some up and comers, seeing some folks, some A-listers out there, and it's turned into a shit show. It's a shithole.
Inside Chiefs, they used to have like a little plaque of where it happened. Like, this is where the chair incident happened. They ended up taking it out because tourists were coming in there and just, they wanted to see where Morgan Wallen threw the chair off the balcony. Like,
Who the fuck cares? Oh my God.
I think the only reason why they were going after him so hard was because the cops were already there. They were just patrolling. They were walking up and down Broadway. And when that chair came down, it landed like 6 feet away from one of the cops.
That would have been a
Boom! It was like an explosion. And so the cops were like, what the fuck was that? So they walked over to Chiefs. And then that's when the staff was telling Morgan Wallen, hey, we're going to review why are you throwing chairs off? We're going to review the footage. And they're like, oh, we're going to leave anyway. And that's when the video
understand
starts.
why he threw the chair. Like, what?
He's a fucking asshole, man. You ain't Waylon Jennings, motherfucker.
Yeah, you look at this dude and you're like, are you trying to be outlaw country? You ain't.
Yeah, you're not out.
He looks like a little fucking dweeb with a
Douche
fucking
mouth.
70s porn mustache.
Oh, nice.
Just saying.
He's what douchebags are made of. Morgan, if you listen to this and you want to come on this show and explain your shenanigans, let us know, Broham.
My what the fuck? Has to do with my child, of course, as
No.
always. This past week, she went to go hang out with a friend, and I was under the impression it was going to be a group of friends. 'Twas not. 'Twas just a boy.
Oh.
So when a girl says, I'm going to hang out with a friend, that's generic for it's a guy.
Well, she said it was a group of friends, and then I only saw one person, and it's like, oh, we're all meeting up later. And I'm like, I know you're fucking lying to me right now, but whatever. So I go to pick her up after I went and I did stuff around town, did some shopping, and did like return some Amazon stuff, whatever, booped around town. I go to pick her up, and he's walking her back over because they were at the library most of the time hanging out because he lives by the library. So they kind of went back and forth between, like, I guess his apartment that he lives at with his family and the library. And they're walking towards my car, and I can already tell something seems weird. And then he beelines it for my side of the car to talk to me as she's getting in the car. She's got her hood up. I'm sure you can figure out where this is going.
Really?
So he comes up, he goes, oh, I just want to let you know, we've been like running around, playing football and stuff like that. So she might be a little tired and a little dizzy. So I look over at her and she finally makes eye contact with me, high as a fucking kite.
Mm.
And I said, as soon as this boy walked away, I said, how much did you smoke? And she's like, what are you talking? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't smoke anything. And I was like, how much did you smoke? You forget who I grew up with, child. A brother who smoked and a bunch of friends that used to always smoke, and I did not partake, but I would be around them while they were doing it. How much? She's like, I didn't smoke anything. I ate an edible. And I was like,
Okay, same thing.
cool. So
you didn't smoke it.
You didn't
technically.
smoke it. You ingested it. And I'm like, and how many milligrams was it? And she was like, I don't know, like 250. I was like, you would
Holy
be dead.
shit!
You would be. I said, you would be fucking dead right now.
It was not
I
250.
said, maybe 25.
20, yeah, 25.
25, not 250, baby.
25 will
You would-
still put you on your ass.
Yes.
That would fucking kill me. that would put a grown man out. So I was like, it was
Yeah.
not 250. And she was like, I knew you were gonna know. I was like, so then why the fuck did you even try to hide it from me? Why would you even do it in the first place if you knew I was gonna know? What the fuck? That was said multiple
good.
times. That was said multiple times. I was
You
like,
need
what
to
the
save that,
fuck
by
were
the
you
way. What the
thinking?
Oh, that's going to be saved.
What the fuck?
So, and then she's like, I don't like it though. Like, I have such a headache and I'm so hungry and my mouth is so dry. And I said, aw, really?
Welcome to fucking reality.
Did you buy her some Cheetos or some white cheddar Cheez-Its?
Taco Bell?
No, I took her to fucking Bojangles and got her
Nice!
some Bojangles. Because that's what she wanted.
Mrs. Clark loves Bojangles, by the way.
I said, I find this she was like, I thought you were going to be really pissed off. I said, I'm not pissed off. I'm disappointed that
I'm
you did it.
disappointed, yes.
I said,
Disappointed.
I find it hilarious. I said, but the sobering reality is, too, you didn't know this boy that well before hanging out with him today. And, like,
Yeah, you took
especially
his
not
fucking
well
fentanyl
enough
gummies.
to take. Right. Like, I was like, he could have, for all you know, these could have been laced with something, fentanyl or literally anything. Nowadays,
Correct.
like, it could have been laced.
Yeah.
You don't know him well enough to not know that he wasn't trying to pull some bullshit with you. So then we go to the library yesterday because I had to print out some paperwork for her to be able to do swim team. And he, because lives right behind, she had texted him and said, hey, we're going to be over there if you want to pop over and say hi while my mom's like printing stuff out. So I don't know if this was like his way of trying to like make nice, because she obviously told him like my mom knew the second I looked at her like that you gave me like weed gummies. He decided to give me a coupon for Golden Corral, and I was
Hell
like,
yeah. That'll do it.
what the fuck?
I'm fucking good with that.
What the fuck? I was like, we don't normally eat here, but thank you.
Preach.
And I was in the middle of talking to the librarian because I was trying to get signed up to get on the computer, and she even looked at me like, what the fuck was that?
Well, they do have a pretty righteous salad bar. I'm just saying.
I haven't eaten at Golden Corral.
Saying.
Honestly, I don't think ever. But the poor librarian's looking at me like, do you know that kid? And I was like, yeah, I know who he is. And she was like, oh, okay. I thought it was just a random kid coming up to you giving you a coupon. I said, no.
No, but he was a random kid that gave my fucking 14-year-old fucking weed gummy.
15-year-old, but still,
Oh,
yeah.
my bad.
I was like, and
How
I was like,
old is the young man?
I think he's a grade older than her, so sophomore.
Okay.
Like 15 or 16 himself.
Okay, so he's not 20-ish.
No. He's
Okay.
she knows him through school.
Okay.
But
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
I was like, you will not be hanging out with him again. Like,
He's a sneaky little fucker. So I had some douche nozzle from California. This dumb fucking, and I judge, not
Don
mercifully.
Road
Jesus.
Rage Clark.
Yes, me. So she had a California plate. So naturally, I'm going to have a blast with this one. So I bought a new 4Runner because I needed one. The other one was a year old already.
Of course.
I'm driving this thing down the road, and it drives itself, by the way. And so I'm just minding my own fucking business. I'm listening to some Hair Nation on the big giant fucking
Slayer.
matter of fact, the greatest band of all time, Slayer. So we're going down I-95, up I-95 north towards St. Augustine from Daytona, and this bitch tries to run me. She does not want me anywhere near her. Apparently, I'm offensive to her because I had all the military. I got the bumper sticker on my thing. It says "Grumpy old vet. I do what I want." So go fuck yourself. That's me. And then I had like LSU. I got some little things, and then my combat vets Scully on there with 20-2 chapter, all this shit. In any case. Yeah, this bitch, I mean, I just bought this fucking thing. I'm just waiting for somebody to run me over. And here she was about to oblige me. But it just seemed like her nature. She didn't look at me with the I hate you look or any of that shit. And it was her little girlfriend in the right seat took her eyes off the fucking the phone.
The tunnel vision is severe with some people.
Good
I mean,
God.
literally crossed into my lane. And this thing's got cameras all around it, so the camera's corrected and it drives itself. But I was just like, you got to be fucking shitting me.
Wow.
The only time I drive like an asshole, if I were to do that, and I'm not opposed to it, is when I'm on my motorcycle. I will.
He's like, if I were to drive like an
and
asshole.
my time is not more important than anybody else's. I hate that. What I'm trying to do is get away from you in your cage because the biggest excuse is what? When somebody gets run over?
You were in my blind spot.
Yeah, we didn't see him. So I just try to get away from people. I'm not in a big hurry. I always leave. I'm the first guy at the shop every morning because I leave early as fuck. And I'm the last guy to leave. I'm not in a hurry to get home. In any case.
Just so we're clear and just so the audience, we can get caught up. What is the left lane for?
The left lane is for crime, motherfuckers. Woo!
Thank you.
Yeah, left lane's for crime. And if you're not. Now, she was committing a crime. Not going to lie to you. But I wasn't even in the left lane.
Right.
I was in the center lane where crime is optional.
Yeah,
Right?
it's
true.
optional.
Crime is optional.
Yeah.
And I apparently had passed her. She saw my military shit on the back. Being from California, she could be offended. And then she went ahead and tried to run me off the road, which is fine. She would have probably, because I was not going to let her tap my new fucking four-wheel. I'd gone off the road first. It's an off-road. It's a fucking off-road vehicle, right? It says so right on the side of it, off-road, which I don't know if it is.
You're
or
like,
not,
I dare you. Push me into the off road. I was built for this.
Yeah.
I've been training for this my whole life.